Welcome to yoga, another day, another opportunity to start your day your way and not let the day start you. If you noticed how that can happen as soon as you pick up the phone, your day starts you. The hustle, the bustle, the to-do lists. Right, more and more we've been given this opportunity to retrain ourselves to start our days as we want, right? Before everything else comes rushing in. And if you can't start your day, you could maybe put a little space in the middle of your day, sit down, close your eyes. If you can't make a yoga class, close your eyes and take a reset. To slow down and become the observer. Watch everything that's playing out in your life in front of you. Okay, that's why we do this shit, all right? I'm trying to see over the top of his head. Okay then, I love you. He doesn't care. Okay, oh, thank you. So let's start on our mat and simply practice the art of observing. So pop your phones somewhere. Let's sit down. Let's extend the palms up. Then take the... No, squirrel cannot come out to play right now. Come here, please. Take the palms out, take the thumb and the forefinger together and just extend the arms long, crossing the ankles, sitting in a comfortable position. You can allow the eyes to close. And go within to that space where you deep down in there is hanging out. So say hello to you deep down in there. Say good morning. Maybe picture yourself as a child and say good morning to that version of yourself. Start to draw the breath nice and deep down into the belly. And as you exhale, draw the belly button in towards the spine, exhaling all the air. In belly pull out. If you're joining your day and why don't you try to breathe for a few moments. Just experience the calm, the effect it has on the body and the mind. While we're here, maybe just picturing one thing you're incredibly grateful for today. And just consider why you're grateful. Just notice any subtle changes in your energy when you focus on the feeling of gratitude. Your thoughts generate an energetic vibration. So if you have 500 thoughts, in the span of a minute, you'll find yourself anxious, a little hyper, right? Take a deep inhale. Allow the eyes to open the hands. Reach the hands above the head on an inhale and just clasp the fingers. Rotate the palms to the ceiling and reach up. You can keep your eyes closed. You can reach up with the crown of your head. Pressing through the fingers. And just take a little side bend for a moment. Just lifting up from the core. Take a breath in, come back to the center, reach up. Pressing through the fingers, opening out the wrists a little and take a little side bend over, other side, but really reaching up through the rib cage. Come back to center, palms come together, reach up. Good, draw left hand down by your side, soft elbow, reach over. With the right, but press that sit bone into the ground as you reach overhead. So opposition in every single posture. Good, inhale back to center, reach up. So as you reach, you're rooting down, opposition. Yin and yang, balance. In the middle, there's the heart. Exhale, other side, soft elbow, reach, then apply the force to the opposite direction, rooting down through that right bum, cheek. Come back to the center. Let's take a little twist out to the left, just as we begin our practice. Just nice to move the spine in a couple of different planes. Take an inhale, lift up. Exhale, rotate round. Just relax your chin. Now relax that right shoulder. Press it down a little. Opposition there. Slowly release through center. Take an inhale. Exhale, rotate other side. So find your shape, then we'll lift, inhale. And exhale. Around a little bit more. Now, draw that left shoulder down. You'll feel a nice release in the trapezius, that triangle shape between your shoulder and your neck. Release, take an inhale, reach the hands up, spread the fingers, lift up, and slowly on your exhale, draw the body forward. Bring your fingers to the mat. Start to lower the chest forward. And when you kind of get stuck, take an inhale, come onto your fingertips, lift up through the chest, and draw the body down. Maybe softening the elbows if you have a block and you'd like to place a block underneath your head. Please do so. And just begin to settle. And as you settle, begin to observe where the sensations are coming from in your body. Lower back, outside of the hips. Notice where the body's in contact with the mat. And then try to notice where you're holding tension, maybe in the elbows, so try to soften a little bit. Release the head a little bit more. Breathe into those spaces you're holding on still. As you exhale, practice releasing, loosening your grip on what's keeping you safe, that resistance in the joints. So yin yoga, the opposite of yang. Yin yang in Eastern philosophy. Yin is the art of letting go, the softer, gentle, more feminine energy. We're so very, very yang in the Western world. So whenever we can get some yin type activities, the very word activity sounds very yang. So just to balance out all this pushing, this being, doing, rather simply being and being okay with just being. It's hard. It's hard when all the signals around us push us to do. But who's creating all the signals around us? We create those ourselves through our interpretation of what surrounds us. And we create those in the mind. So it would warrant that if we can become better friends with the mind, we can have a better relationship with what the mind's telling us is happening. Slowly rise. Just walk the fingers back in. Take the hands behind you. Take an inhale, puff out the chest. Draw the shoulder blades back. Lift your chin. And just bring the chin back down to neutral, hands by your sides. Just maybe take one ear down to the shoulder. You can just keep your eyes closed. Walk both hands out a little bit more. Come onto your fingertips so you get a nice extension down the side of the neck. Take an inhale and just draw chin down to chest. And slowly roll over to the other ear. Soft inhale. Walk the fingers out a little more. Good, chin back down to chest. Take an inhale, reach the hands above the head, lift up. Draw the hands, clasp them round the back of the head. Take an inhale, open out the chest, the elbows, and exhale. Chin to chest, draw the elbows together as much as you can. So you'll now see that we're using the weight of the elbows, the arms, to allow the back of the neck, the upper back muscles, to release a little. Just breathe. Good. Inhale, open out. Take your right hand down by your side. Take your left hand, walk the hand to cradle your ears. Make like a little basket around the ear. Your forearm is on top of your head, and you just exhale, lower down. Allow the elbow to draw down to the floor. So you're just basically bending your head over to one side, using your arm as weight. If you walk out that right hand, you feel a little bit more going on in that trapezius, that little triangle muscle between your neck and your shoulder. So this is a great one to do at your desk. Slowly release chin down to chest. Change sides with the hand. So now right hand, cradle the ear, make a little basket. Take an inhale, lengthen, lift up. Exhale, right ear towards right shoulder. Walk out the left hand a little bit more. Good, release. Chin down to the chest. Take an inhale, reach up. Clasp the fingers, turn over the palms, lift up. Good, and release. Release the ankles, finally. Take the legs into a wide straddle. You might have to grab your bum, pull it out from your sit bones. And exhale, fold in. So reach, reach, reach towards the toes. Come onto your fingertips, take an inhale, lengthen, and then exhale, fold in. If that still feels a little tight, maybe try another inhale. Drawing the body forward and over the leg. Try to relax the elbows, maybe turn the palms to face up. That will make you not hold on so much. Relax the head. Noticing where the sensation is happening in the body. Can you relax and soften a little more? And a little bit more. So as you release your grip on your body, just like on your life, practice loosening your grip on the areas you're trying to control and protect. You'll notice there's a little bit more space opens up to go a little deeper. Just keep breathing, nice, soft breath. Slowly rise. Take a deep inhale, reach up. And exhale, fold forward this time, bringing the fingertips down. Good, inhale, add length in the front of the body, and exhale, slowly draw the body forward. Notice now where you're feeling this. Maybe a little bit more in the backs of the knees. I want you to just try something. Just engage the quads for a moment. So just squeeze the thighs for a moment. Maybe flex the toes. Notice what that does to the sensation. Take a deep breath. As you exhale, just totally let go. Relax the head a little deeper. And again, engage the quads. Draw the toes up. So you're feeling a little bit more compression in the hip. And hold. Exhale, just let go. Slowly rise. We got one more side. Take an inhale, reach up. Lift up. Rotate over now to the left. So turn your torso towards that long left leg and exhale. Draw the body forward and then down. Fingertips down. So you have your first shape. Something back here is saying, oh shit. All right, so take a deep inhale, lift up, lengthen, and exhale, draw the body down to where you're feeling the back of the knee kick in, the tightening. Maybe another inhale, lengthen, and an exhale, fold. To your degree, you may be stuck up here if you're just starting out, or maybe just that's the way your body's made. So what I want you to let go of is the need to, first of all, look like me in a shape. I don't try to look like a 20-year-old doing yoga that's done gymnastics all her life, right? See how ridiculous comparison is, and yet as a result of marketing and our culture, we're drawn into comparison every moment of our life. Because then maybe we don't feel so good about ourselves. And then if we buy a product, we can look better, feel better. Right? See how it's working? So, it's Pattabhi Jois, one of the yogis that brought yoga to America. Pattabhi Jois said, comparison robs you of joy. I always come back to that quote. So everybody's body, very different. Everybody, every being, very different. And thank goodness for that. Why would we want to be the same, think the same, talk the same, look the same? Where would the fun be in that? I think that's what the world of plastic surgery wants us to be. They have created a vision. Now everybody's aspiring to look a certain way. Again, right? We just notice. Slowly inhale, notice what's going on around you in the world. Good, draw the feet in. Just take them to the outside edge of your mat. Hands behind, let's just little windshield wipe. Just releasing the spine. That's it, just observe how the spine's moving this morning. How are the hips moving? Your knees, your ankles? Drawing the feet in, coming onto your knees for me, and your hands. Just maybe curling the toes under. Turning the palms. Ow. That's palms and feet hurting. All on the left side. What do I always tell you about the left? Gentle, feminine. Now I've got a erect wrist and erect foot. Somebody's not listening to their own words. Slowly draw the bum back to the heels. Just opening the back of the wrists. And just sit with that for a moment or two. Or 3 or 4. The more you draw the weight back, the more resistance you'll feel in the back of the wrists. Compression going on in the front of the wrists, but all this serves to strengthen. So we want to strengthen the areas around our joints, the tendons. We have to relax the muscles so that the connective tissue can kick in. So although we feel like we're stretching a muscle, we're really targeting joints and connective tissue in yin. Just to keep everything moving, healthy. How did I hurt my foot? I was doing yang exercise in a crap pair of shoes, obviously, without an arch. So balance, balance, balance is what we need. Beautiful. Release the hands nice and slowly back to the front. Take your knees, release the toes, take your knees to the outside edge of your mat. Take a deep inhale. You can do a couple of cat and cows here if you like. Just feeling into your body, your practice, your body. And when you next exhale, draw the bum down towards the heels. And again, if you're stuck up here, because everything is so tight, you can slide towels, a prop, pillow underneath the knees, just so you can draw the hips back as much as you can. You walk the hands forward. And slowly draw the forehead down to your mat. Let the heart melt, the chest melt, and your belly just sink between your thighs. You can maybe roll the forehead side to side. Take a soft inhale, and as you exhale, just let it all go. In child's pose, sometimes I like to draw the palms together and take the thumbs to the back of the neck, walking the elbows forward a little more. Then take an inhale and exhale, sink. Now, back of the arms, armpits, upper back. Lengthens out a little bit. Good, release the hands. Just walk the hands over to the left. Take that right hand on top of the left, lower the forehead down. Just get a little more extension in that right side. As you inhale, imagine that right rib cage just opening up like a concertina. And exhale, relax. Any tension in the hands, let it go. Slowly walking the hands back through center, across to the other side. Take your left hand on top of your right and settle down. Breathe into the ribs, let them open out. Slowly walking the hands back to center, bringing the forehead back. Take an inhale, spread the fingers, slowly rise. Oi, oi, oi. And draw the belly down to the mat. Bring your elbows underneath your shoulders. Release the tops of your toes. Spread your fingers. Put your forearms down on your mat. Take an inhale, push through the elbows. And exhale, just relax the chin. Now relax the bum cheeks. Let the heels fall apart. And let the head hang deeper. We're going to draw the left leg out to the side. Take the foot, point the toes out. So it's a 90-degree angle if that's available for you. Just lower the body down to the mat. Maybe turn your head towards the right. Now see how that feels. You're opening up now the front side of the hip, the inside thighs. Toes are pointing out. And if you'd like to go a little deeper and draw the shoulders into this party, take a deep inhale. You're going to take the same arm as the knee that's outside. So that left hand, you're going to thread the needle underneath the right armpit. You're going to draw the arm through, palm is facing up, and take your left cheek down. So if the shoulder's a little bit too tense, that option, just take the arm out and rest your head on your hands. But if it feels tight, maybe it could do with a little bit of release. So you judge, you see how it feels. Nice soft breath. And slowly press through that right arm and thread the needle if you had the hand through. Come up onto your elbows and slowly draw the knee and the foot back together. Releasing the tops of the toes. Take a deep inhale. See if you can reach behind and take hold of the top of the foot. Reach behind with the other hand, the top of the other foot. And if you can't get your feet, try the backs of your pants, if you're wearing any, or maybe a towel. So take a little time, get yourself situated. We're going to take a deep inhale and press the feet into the hands. Draws the shoulders back. Shoulder blades come together. You're balancing up on your belly. Take an inhale, push into the hands a little bit more. You'll feel the quads engage. That's it. Kick a little harder into the hands just for a few more breaths. Good, we'll take one more deep inhale, push, push, push. And exhale, release. Take the feet down, bring the hands underneath the chin, turn your head to face to the right this time. We're going to draw the right, we're going to turn the head to the left. We're going to draw the right knee up. So the opposite knee this time goes up, toe points out. Now you can just turn that cheekbone and face the opposite direction. And you could also take the right arm and thread the needle underneath. Right cheek down to the ground. Try to soften into that right hip. Try to let the thigh go a little bit. And if you find your mind is wandering full of thoughts, just take your attention back on your breath, and you could also do a little body scan. You could just notice every part of the body, starting at the toes, where you're in contact with the mat and the floor. All those points of contact, simply just lean into it, sink into it. You could do that with your life, all the pressure points. Lean into them, relax into them. If you focus on the discomfort, that's going to grow in your mind. Again, our yoga practice teaches us so much about life. We can take so many of the things we learn on our mat out into the world. Slowly start to release. Hands out. Let's stay down here. Let's extend the hands out like aeroplane wings. Turn the head towards the right. And slowly begin to roll over onto your left side. So we've opened out the back side of the shoulder. Now we go to the front. So you're lying on your side, bend your bottom knee, stamp your top foot onto the mat. So your knees pointing up to the ceiling. The hand that's in front of you, just draw it into the chest so it, like a tripod, it'll just help support you, keep you on your side. If your shoulder is very, very uncomfortable, just draw it farther down, rotate. You can rotate the wrist up, but if you can keep it extended out, it's a fantastic opening across the chest and the shoulder. You have the option, the bottom leg, which should be your left leg on the bottom. Draw that left heel up to the right knee, so you kind of cross-legged, making a figure four almost. So that bottom foot is helping open this top hip. You're just kind of pressing this side open as well. So that's 2 for 1 right there. All right, now that we broke the shape down and we're in this shape, let's calm down and relax into it. Scanning the body, letting go everywhere you're holding on. Slowly release. Release the foot. Begin to roll back onto your belly. Just press up onto the elbows. Drop the chin down. Relax the feet. Just shake the head a little left to right. No tension in the back of the neck. And when you're ready, extend the palms out, palms down. Turning the head over to the left and rolling all the way onto your right side. Stamp the top leg behind. Draw that left hand into the body. Now you can stay here, just drawing the bottom leg forward a little bit. So you're opening the hip, that top hip. You're opening the shoulder, or you can bring that right heel into the knee. That's it. Once you're in your shape, just try to settle. Take a soft inhale and slowly release. Drawing the hands under the shoulders, just pressing yourself back up onto the knees. Draw the feet around. Take a few windshield wipers. Drawing the soles of the feet in together and slowly finding your way down onto your back, hugging the knees into the chest. Rock a little left to right, right to left. Maybe extending the legs long, hands above the head like a good morning stretch. Point the toes and just draw the body over to the left. Draw the hands over to the left. Maybe taking that right foot, crossing it over the left, making a banana shape, a little C shape. Allow the head to fall over towards the hands. So just now, paying attention to the outside of the hip, the outside thigh, the abductors. Taking an inhale. And as you exhale, just release. Just open the arms, open the legs like a star, open out. Flex the toes, really stretch out. Good, and slowly draw the left hand all the way over, maybe crossing left foot on top of right, turn the head. Slowly release, uncross the leg, extend the hands high above the head, and maybe hug the knees in towards the chest, giving yourself a really beautiful squeeze. Maybe wrapping the arms a little more around the knees so that squeeze becomes more of a hug. And if you're just sitting watching this, do the same thing. Just wrap your arms around yourself. And hold yourself, because you're right there. And slowly just release into your final resting shape. I'll sound a bell when it's time. Just take the legs, the feet wide, open the arms wide, palms face up to receive. Take a soft inhale and exhale out for Shavasana. Take a soft inhale A soft exhale. Just bringing a little life into the toes, into the fingers. Breathing in that breath, that is the difference between you being alive or dead. That simple. So breathe that life deep into the body. Maybe take your left hand, place it on the heart, the right hand on the belly. And as you breathe in, maybe gratitude for that breath, for this body that you get to experience your life with, within. Take a good morning stretch, reach the hands up above the head. Good, and as you exhale, draw the knees in towards the chest and just find yourself onto your right side. When you're ready, you press up to a cross-legged seated position as we started our practice today. Maybe just bringing the hands in towards the heart, that space, an energetic heart space. So when you draw the palms together, everything, your thoughts, your words are coming from your heart. That's the meaning of this shape. And just take a soft inhale for me and a soft exhale. We always end our practice with metta, sending kind, healing, loving energy out beyond us, beyond ourselves. We do that by directing our thoughts towards others, something else outside of us. So visualize something that needs some help today, something or someone. And once you know what that is, picture that person or that thing thriving, full of joy, full of energy, full of life. That's how you send your energy out to others, right? Like the thought, like the power of prayer is directed thought towards other people, someone. So it works. Deep inhale, sigh it out. The light in me honors the light in each and every one of you and everything surrounding us on this planet, because it's all one and the same. Namaste. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's get going. Thank you, everybody. Have a beautiful day. Love you. Mwah.